Hi everybody! As you can see on my canvas, I went shopping today, and you can tell you're a total pouring geek when you get super psyched about all these friggin' cups. Very excited. And these I've been storing in 2 ounces, but these are 4 ounces. Oh my gosh! So anyhow, let me get all those out of the way. There we go. So today is Monday, and it hit me like a ton of bricks this morning. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. That my daughter is leaving for college on Sunday. And she is staying in town, but she's living in the dorms. And so that hit me today. I was talking to my mom and telling her I need to borrow her van. And then I got all sad. So if you see me in this video, hey, I've got no eye makeup on or anything because I just kept crying it off because I'm usually not emotional, but this morning I was. So anywho, I decided I'm going to make her a pour for her dorm room. Her comforter is teal and white and black. So normally I'm going to do a flip and drag. I was trying to decide if I should do a double flip and drag with one with the blues and teals and one with the black and gray, or if I should just do it all in one. And I'm going to go for doing it all in one. I'm going to put the black on top of the pour. So wait a sec. Yes, so that comes out first. I always have to think whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So these are all Liquitex basics. This is an Artist Loft. And let me turn the light on so you can see me better. That's an Artist Loft metallic that I added white to. So these are not my favorite colors, but she loves these colors. So I'm spraying WD-40 silicone in there. So if my brain is frazzled, it's because all of a sudden, yeah, I realized that it's just going to be, and in 2 years I realized my son will be leaving, and then it's just going to be my husband and me and my stinking dog, who always is causing trouble. Tonight I'm taking her, though. There's a, in our botanical gardens, they're having a doggy night. So let me scooch all this over so you can see what I'm doing. And this is a canvas that had a previous pour on it that I did not like. So I have, normally I don't paint them over, but it had a weird texture to it when it dried. So I thought I would just put another layer of paint on it. I left the lid off of this last night, so it's not really pouring that well. And I also bought, at Walmart today, I bought one of those big drip pans for oil changes under the car. And I put that on the table. I was trying to decide if I should put that on the floor and pour on that. But I just couldn't decide. And I got some freezer paper. I mean, it's, you know, exciting things are happening around here. I need to, what's it gonna do? I'm gonna put a little bit of white in there. You know what? Today I'm pouring my white in. This is the Liquitex, Duraclean. And somebody was asking me about it being 100% acrylic. And so I was looking, and the website says that both this and the exterior paint they're both acrylic latex. It did go on to say, to point out that the exterior was 100% acrylic. So I may give the exterior one a shot, but I've not had any problems with this one. I didn't mix up very much of that. And okay, so that's that for those colors. I'm going to give another spritz. And I'm going to put, I can't open this. This is those little 2-ounce cups that I was talking about. Put a little bit of gray. I'm really hesitant about, ooh, that was kind of muddy. White. Black. And we're going to see what happens. Alrighty. Oh, let's stick it. Alright, so there's my flip. Let me get my stir stick out of here. So, I'm so sorry guys, my brain is just blanking, but I'm really usually hesitant with black, so I'm just hoping that this doesn't end up muddy. If it does, I'll just paint right over it, but... And I was also going to start putting a container underneath this so that I can save all the paints, or all the white paint. But then it occurred to me that sometimes when I do these pours like this, like you can see, I'm already getting color. So what would pour off might not be pure white. Woo! The cells are nice though, that's happening. The ones I can see. I'm just going to help that out. And, so on this acrylic pouring website on Facebook, now I'm going to start my flip and drag. People have, where are my trusty nails? I usually have a bazillion nails laying around, so I'm going to puncture the thing. People have been using thimbles as little tiny flip cups, which I just think is so cute. And I have a bunch of thimbles, so I was thinking I should try that. There we go. Ooh, if that stays like that, that's super cool. Now I am just skimming it on the top. As I put in one of my videos, I have turned my flip and drag into a flip and skim. Gotta say, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Ooh, I love it. Oh my gosh. So far, so cool. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Now this is the sort of boring part. I am letting the paint come back and fill in divots. It's moving slow. There are cells popping up. Like that one's popping up. There's here and here. You can see the paint right there is closing. This one will probably need some help closing. So I'm just gonna kind of help it along so that when I do tilt it, it'll be easier to tilt if I've kind of covered it. So all sorts of things are happening in this. I'm gonna do this. I'm just working on the edges first. When I painted it over, instead of like painting, I did a white pour over it. So the texture is smooth, unlike painting. You know, if I just used a brush or something, it would have had a different texture. So I am pouring over a very smooth canvas. You can't even see the canvas texture under it anymore. And now I'm just gonna tilt. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. There must be a lot of paint on here. So since that's the case, I'm gonna tilt this way to get some of the paint off of there. I really like this. I didn't get in as much of the light teal. I need a, you know what, I'm going to use this little canvas right here to, I don't want this pretty part pouring off. So I don't know if you guys can still see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get all this white off of this without all the rest of it. Which didn't necessarily work that well. But look at that. Oh, I'm gonna gotta quick tilt it back towards me or I'm gonna lose it all. So I'm just tilting it. There's a lot of white paint on here. I put way too much. Which is a shame, because, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this. Just kind of skim some off. I have a habit of overpouring, but more is not always more when it comes to acrylic pouring. So I'm losing some of the cells, but that's okay because I'm going to get them back. Plus, also, it stretches them out and gives me those lined, lacy looks that I've talked about that I like, where the cells are kind of outlined. This right here, that's the look that I really like. And you get that look by stretching out the cells, by tilting them. And you can see it here, it is the opposite color, so it's the white outline with the gray. I'm not terribly fond of that middle part. I'm debating if I'm going to scrape it off or not. I don't think I will. But I might tilt this part off actually and leave it a very delicate painting. So I know I'm tilting off some really pretty cells, but I don't want it so dark. I'm that out a little. Let me do the same here. And here. Now I'm just kind of playing with it to get it to the look I want. Oh, sounds like my daughter's home. Should I tell her I'm working on a painting for her? I don't think I will. Not yet. So yeah, so now I'm just kind of playing with it. Getting some more movement into it. That wouldn't, I need another paper towel. That wouldn't be there otherwise. And with these colors, it's neat because they're kind of sea animal colors. So that movement of that kind of, it goes. So I'm just, boy, she's clomping around real loud, isn't she? I missed that. I can hear her, she's screaming. I'm down here making a video. Want to join it? Anywho. So. Now don't you feel like you're part of my family? It's wonderful, isn't it? And I'm just going to blob up that black part a little. And now let's torch it. Let's see what happens. Ah. There we go. I did not torch it as much as I usually do because I didn't want a bazillion cells. But I'm going to scooch it up. See if I can hold you over it, if you can see better. There you go. Thanks for watching.